that what is the glory of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? What is the one very outstanding glory of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam that we understood from the last verse? Why Bhagavatam is so glorious? Why only these Matajis will speak? Dayashri Prabhu, what is the greatest glory of Bhagavatam? As per the second verse that we discussed. Dayashri Prabhu, what is the glory?
Just I'm remembering.
Before coming to the class, at least try to 15 minutes review what we have done in the last session. Otherwise, class will be over, we will not be able to connect. Yes, Manoram Prabhu?
Prabhuji, by
Okay.
hearing Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam,
Yeah.
one can achieve the mercy of the Supreme Lord. He can realize the Supreme Lord. That was
No, it is still gone. It is not Mukhya.
the
What
last
was
verdict of.
You are reluctant. You know the answer. You speak, Manoram Prabhu.
Prabhuji, one important aspect is that by reading Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam and hearing it from realized bona fide spiritual master, so one will be able to understand the transcendental nature of the Supreme Lord.
Again gone. What is the Mukhya? Priyanka? So powerful statement, such a powerful position Bhagavatam bestows. We discussed for more than 3 days. Yes, Priyanka?
Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the ripened fruit of all literature.
No, that we will discuss today. That we have not discussed.
It has mentioned of the object of worship, that he is Supreme Lord and his name.
Pick up simple. Pick up simple. What is the message of the second verse? It is there in the verse itself.
प्रभु जी मैं ट्राई करूं?
हाँ बिल्कुल करिए. ट्राई क्यों करें? We are still not convinced, that means.
Yes, Śrīmad Bhāgavatam is all auspiciousness, and इसमें second line में था Subhadam करके. It is all auspiciousness and
That is all gone.
Yeah.
That is all secondary. What is the principal glory that the second verse is focusing on? What we should do? Why Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is above all? It was said that Kim va pare Ishware. Where is the need of any other literature? Sonika is hearing attentively, I know. But what about others? Right, that is very much given in the verse itself. Bolo Devashish.
हरे कृष्ण गुरु जी. श्रीमद् भागवतम यहाँ पे श्री भगवान का ग्लोरी के बारे में बताया गया है, और भगवान ही शरीर और सब देवगण उनका अंश जैसा है. तो हम भगवान के बारे में यहाँ पे सब कुछ जान सकते हैं और उनका हम हृदय में, उनका श्रवण में ही हमारा हृदय में उनको प्राप्त कर सकते हैं।
सेकंड वर्स में चरण की बात किधर हुई है बाबा? बताओ कौन सा वर्ड है, कहाँ लिखा है? कुछ भी ऊट पटांग मत बोलो ना।
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, मैं ट्राई
हाँ
करूँ प्रभु
बोलिए
जी।
बोलिए। वीडियो क्यों बंद है? मुझे हर
प्रभु
बार
जी
बुलवाते
बाहर,
क्यों है आप लोग?
प्रभु जी बाहर हूँ तो इसलिए प्रभु जी।
अच्छा बोलिए।
प्रभु जी वो वास्तवम जो लिखा है, इट इज मतलब मतलब श्रीमद् भागवतम, इट इज द फैक्ट, मतलब फैक्ट, और ये फैक्चुअल लिखा है।
हाँ,
और ये व्यासदेव ने मैच्योरिटी, आफ्टर मैच्योरिटी सब शास्त्र लिखने
वो
के
सब
बाद
तो
ये
है,
लिखे।
वो सब चीज बहुत सेकेंडरी है उसके आगे। व्हाट इज द
जी।
प्रिंसिपल ग्लोरी ऑफ श्रीमद् भागवतम? यस सोनिका, ये सब दे हैव ऑल गिवन अप, दे हैव नॉट पिक्ड अप द सारम।
Hare Krishna Prabhu ji, I remember two words, that is Taptrayo Unmoolanam and Sadhyo Hridayan Avruddhyate. Means it removes all the three Trayatap. It removes, and also after submissively hearing Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord will stay in, means Lord will reside in the hearer's heart.
यस, सद्यो हृदय अवरोधते, सद्यो हृदय अवरोधते। श्रीमद् भागवतम is for conquest. Who is conquered? The Supreme Lord is conquered in the heart. Which other literature can allow the reader or the practitioner to come to this stage? No one else. This is the glory. And the Supreme Lord is captured in the heart. When the Supreme Lord is captured in the heart, then what one will experience? What is that experience? What is that goal for which the Jivatma is trying? Prabhu, why did you stop recording? Dayashil Prabhu, you have stopped recording.
Actually, there was some problem in my internet, Prabhuji. So it is YouTube live I have done.
Then we will not have this session and recording.
Available, Prabhuji, in YouTube.
Okay. So this is the third verse. This is another verse to memorize. This gives the final goal, the prayojan. Of what is that experience of one who has captured the Lord in his heart? How? By attentive hearing. So what is his experience? That is this third verse. Very beautiful verse. Again, the verse to memorize. Nigam kalpatarur galitam phalam Shukhamukhat amridav samyutam Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavaka. I will recite once again. Hear very attentively. This is Nigama Kalpataror. Nigama means the Vedas. So this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is compared to the most ripened and sweetest of all fruits, phala. We are all wanting the phala, na? The fruit, the result. So what is the result of one who is hearing Bhagavatam? So amongst all the Vedas, this is the highest. This is Kalpataru. Amongst all the Vedas, this is the Kalpataru. Kalpataru means the desire fulfilling. Taru, you understand, is a branch. Tarora Moolam. So Nigam Kalpataru. And then Galitam. So amongst the Vedas is compared to the tree. And this tree has how many branches and how many leaves? There is no limit. But amongst the wide and vast tree of this Vedic literature, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is the Kalpataru. Prabhu, be steady. Don't touch that button again. So this is like the Kalpataru. This is the desire fulfilling. So it fulfills the desire of whom? The devotees who approach Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And it also means that this desire fulfilling tree of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, it is coming in the form of gift from the Supreme Lord himself. And for whom it is meant only for his devotees. So this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, what is the subject matter of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam? Is the Supreme Lord Bhagavan, who is the proprietor, that we have understood. Janmadiyasya anvyat itarastha chartheshu abhigna swarata. So that Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is compared to this desire tree. Nigam means the Vedas, and Kalpataru, this is the desire fulfilling tree for devotees of the Supreme Lord. And then Galitam. Galitam means when it is fully matured, fully ripened. It is compared to the mango. Like you see, if the mango is fully ripened, it falls. It automatically falls from the tree. Have you seen any one of you who has had mango tree in his courtyard? Anyone who has stayed in such a vicinity where there was mango tree? Although we are so restless that we don't allow the fruit to get matured on the branch. We pluck it before. But if the fruit is fully mature, so that Galitam Phalam is this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. This is the ripened fruit of all the Vedic literatures. It is coming down from the Supreme Lord himself. It's full of, so when the fruit is fully ripened, you can realize the highest taste, the best taste of that fruit when it is fully ripened. And it falls. It comes down. So it is compared that Galitam Phalam, that when it is ripened, it falls down. That means it is coming down. Where it is coming down? It is coming down from the Supreme Lord himself. From the Supreme Lord, the absolute truth, Lord Shri Krishna. How did it come down? It came down into the heart of Brahma. And from Brahma, it was further descended into the heart of Narada. And from Narada, it came into the heart of Vyasa. And finally now, it has come down to Shukadeva Goswami. So this is Shukhamukhat. This is the next line. Shukhamukhat means that now it is coming. Where is it emanating from? Or where is it falling now from? From the mouth, of the lotus mouth of Shukadeva Goswami. So that same Galitam Phalam, but the sweetness of the fruit has enhanced. It has increased many times. How? Because Shuka also means a parrot. Tota. And there is one quality of this parrot. If the parrot uses its beak, the front portion of his mouth, to touch the fruit, to taste it. So what it does, as soon as it touches the fruit with its beak, it opens the fruit. You seen a mango, when it is fully ripened, and what you do, you make an opening from that mango somewhere. You have seen people sucking mango. How do they suck? They make a hole. On top of the mango, they will create a hole. And once the hole is created, what they will start doing? They will start sucking the juice or the rasa which is inside. So because it is Sukha Mukha, what is inside is Amrit Dravya. It is the nectar. What is the nectar? The nectar of the pastime, the sweetness of Krishna's Krishna Lila. And it is compared to Amrit Dravya Samyutam. So it is Dravya. Dravya means it is semi-solid. It is so condensed that it is also very sweet, and it is condensed also, and it is flowing also. Just think about it. Think of one such sweet aspect or sweet thing, which is sweet, which is thick, and which is flowing. Yes, Ramya?
Honey, Prabhuji.
Honey, yeah, simple, honey. Butter is not flowing. Yeah, butter is not free flowing, but honey is free flowing. So that Amrit, or that nectar, is being experienced, or that nectar is being relished. Relish is the right word. That is being relished by the devotees. So how it is becoming more sweet? Because it is coming in the disciplic succession. What is the evidence? Evidence is Acharya's purport. If you see the verse directly, what relishment do we get from the verse? What sweetness do we taste from the verse? But when the Acharya's explanation is there, when the purport is there, when the realization is there, the verse becomes so very blissful and so very relishable. So they have tasted it. They have already tasted it. And with their realization, the taste has further increased. It has further enhanced. It has multiplied. So this Amrit Dravya has been tasted and experienced by those acharyas, those who are coming in the parampara of Sukha Mukha. Those who are hearing from their spiritual master and having realizations in their heart. And then they are freely distributing it, further propagating it. This is what our founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada has done. What was his mission? His mission was to propagate Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam all over the world. And this mango is very special mango. It is drunk. Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. This mango is not eaten. This mango is to be drunk. And how it is, what kind of mango this is? This is very special mango. Of course, this mango is mature. It is fully ripened. And its sweetness has been increased because it is Sukha Mukha. But also the uniqueness of this mango is that it is devoid of skin. There is no peel. कोई छिलका नहीं है. And also there is no seed. There is no guthli. It is only the juice, the rasa. So it is said, Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam rasam alayam. So alayam means, and how it is to be, till what extent it is to be taken or drunk? It is to be taken and drunk again and again. Till what limit? Rasam alayam. Alayam is till the time one embraces Krishna. Very beautiful. Vanacharya is explaining. This is the position of the topmost position of the gopis. That is the rasa dance. Rasa dance. Another meaning of rasa dance is Pivatam Bhagavatam Rasam Alaya. So till the time we will continue to drink Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam or hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the nectar of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, till the time he comes to the point of meeting Krishna one to one, embracing Krishna. Alayam. So the purpose of this Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is to glorify the Supreme Lord and drink it again and again. Muhuraho. Muhur means Prabhupada is saying here, always. Our Prabhupada says, Alayam is until liberation or even in the liberated condition. So actually, to that extent that one has become completely a lover of Krishna. So it is to be drunk again and again. Continuously, one continues to drink till the time he becomes the lover of Krishna and he embraces Krishna. That is Rasa dance. And Muhuraho Rasikaha. Muhur means always, and Aho is the surprise. And Rasika is one who is experienced, one who is the knower of the rasas. Bhuvi Bhavakaha. So those who are thoughtful and experienced men, they continue to drink this Shukha Mukhad Amrit Dravya Samyuta. Okay, this is the first introduction to this verse. We will discuss it for a few days. Okay, I'll again recite the verse. Now you try to understand the meaning and then we'll come to the translation. Nigam kalpatarur galitam phalam Shukhamukhat amridrav samyutam Pibata bhagavatam rasamalayam Muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavaka. So, O expert and thoughtful men. Who are these expert and thoughtful men? Who are rasikaha, who are always drinking this nectar of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And they are very expert and thoughtful. This is Bhuvi and Bhavaka. Bhuvi also means the Brajbhumi. In the Brajbhumi, who are the Bhavakas? Who are always drinking this nectar? The gopis. So the gopis are always drinking the nectar of Krishna's beauty. So, O expert and thoughtful men, relish Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literature. This is Nigam Kalpataror. It emanated from the lips of Sri Shukadev Goswami, the Sukha Mukhad. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful. Although its nectarine juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls. So far, what is the understanding of the verse? Is there any confusion or is there any doubt? So please ask. Nigam kalpataror galitam phalam shukhamukhat amridrav samyutam pibatam bhagavatam rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavaka. So this is the prayojan. This is the purpose of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam, is to give its reader the highest relishment, the embrace and the taste of Krishna both. Hare Krishna. Boliye, is there any discussion?
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhu. Boliye.
Prabhuji, from this translation, maybe it will come, we'll discuss, Prabhuji. But one thing that, therefore, this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already relishable for all, including liberated souls.
Yeah.
So, this one, Prabhuji, means
So very simple. Okay, see. It says, see from the, just see one sentence before, it emanated from the lips of Shukadev Goswami. That is Shukhamukhat. And it is Amrit Drava Samyutam. So it has become even more tasty. It has become even more relishable. That is why it is become. Therefore, this fruit has become even more tasty. So I explained that. What is the understanding? How Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam is becoming even more tasty, even more relishable? It cannot be relished by one's own intelligence, by one's own sentiment. It is coming down from disciplic succession from the parampara. And when it is coming down in parampara, it is becoming even more tasty. So it has become more tasty. And Shukhamukhat also means the parrot. The parrot has pierced its beak in the mango fruit. So the fruit has become even more tasty. The color changes. From yellow, it becomes reddish. Reddish means more relishable. And Alayam, Sukhamukhat, Amrit Drava. Sukhamukhat, Amrit. Pibat Bhagavatam Rasam Alayam. Alayam means that those who are already liberated. So, who was Shukadev Goswami? What was the position of Shukadev Goswami? You don't know how Shukadev Goswami appeared? There is the full Leela of how Shukadev Goswami, the pastime of how Shukadev Goswami appeared. Who will narrate how Shukadev Goswami? Yes, Sonika. बताइए.
प्रभु जी हिंदी में बोल सकते हैं.
हाँ, हिंदी में बोलिए.
प्रभु जी सुका जो है वो श्रीमती राधा रानी के पैरट थे, जो कि हमेशा उनकी लीला में उनके साथ रहते थे. तो जब राधा रानी इस धराधाम को छोड़ के अपने धाम चली गई थी, गोलोक वृंदावन चली गई, और उन्होंने कहा यहाँ पे सुखदेव मतलब अपने सुका को यहाँ रहने, तो वो यह विरह सह नहीं पा रहे थे. तो उन्होंने कहा कि आपकी लीला के बिना और आपके बिना मैं कैसे रह पाऊंगा. तो राधा रानी ने उनको सजेस्ट किया कि जहाँ कहीं भी भागवतम या भगवान की लीलाओं का चर्चा हो रहा होगा, आप वहीं रहना. तो जो सुका थे वो ढूंढ रहे थे कि कहाँ पे भागवतम की चर्चा हो रही है. तो भगवान शिव जो है वो भागवतम की चर्चा कर रहे थे देवी पार्वती के साथ. और उस चर्चा के दौरान जो है देवी पार्वती जो है हुंकार दे रही थी बीच बीच में एज अ रिप्लाई. तो बीच में जब पार्वती देवी सो गई तो सुका को लगा कि अब ये भागवतम की चर्चा रुक जाएगी, तो इसलिए उन्होंने हुंकार देना स्टार्ट किया. और फाइनली अल्टीमेटली जब भगवान शिव को पता चला कि किसी और ने भागवतम सुन लिया है, तो भगवान शिव उनके पीछे मतलब दौड़े पड़े उनको पकड़ने के लिए कि किसने सुन लिया है। तो जो सुका थे वो वहां से भागे, और इधर व्यासदेव जो है वो अपनी पत्नी को श्रीमद् भागवतम जो है वो सुना रहे थे। और तब तक उस समय श्रीमद् भागवत व्यासदेव जी की पत्नी जो थी उनको भी नींद आया, और वो जम्हाई ली, तभी जो सुका है वो उनके मुंह में चले गए और उनके मतलब गर्भ में चले गए, सुरक्षित स्थान ढूंढ करके। और फिर तब उस समय भगवान शिव उनको कुछ नहीं कर पाए, और इस तरह से फिर वो वहीं पे 16 साल तक रहे। हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
मैंने पूरा पूरा बहुत अच्छा। तो भागवतम में नींद आने की परंपरा है। परंपरा किस किस की है? पार्वती देवी की, हाँ, और व्यासदेव की भार्या की भी। तो वो व्यासदेव की जो भार्या थी उनके गर्भ में चले गए, और 16 साल तक निकल ही नहीं रहे थे। क्यों नहीं निकल रहे थे? क्योंकि उनको लग रहा था कि बाहर तो किसका प्रकोप है? हु इज हैविंग द इन्फ्लुएंस ऑफ इल्यूशनरी एनर्जी। व्यासदेव बोल रहे हैं आप बाहर आओ, बट वो कह रहे हैं नहीं, बाहर नहीं आऊंगा, आई एम सेफ हियर। And Lord Shri Krishna had to personally intervene and assure him that from birth he will be completely liberated from the influence of illusionary energy. He was the highest level of liberated soul. And as soon as he came out from the womb of his mother, he did not stay in the house. He was already 16 years. And he just walked out. He started going towards the forest. And when he just came out from the womb of his mother, and he was womb, mother के गर्भ से कैसे आता है शिशु? नग्न. And in the same position, he started to walk towards the forest. Why? He had no bodily conception of life. और जब वो जाने लगे आगे आगे, तो व्यासदेव उनको बुलाने के लिए पीछे पीछे जाने लगे. And it is said that when he was going towards the forest, he came through the riverside. He passed through the riverside. And in the rivers, there were young women bathing naked. And when Shukdev Goswami passed, none of them noticed. They continued bathing. And Vyasadeva, who was following his son to call him back, when he came on the riverside, so all the women, they felt ashamed and they covered them. So Vyasadeva was taken aback. He was surprised. He was shocked. What is this? My young son, who is in the prime of his youth, he is walking naked and the women are not agitated. But when I, as an old man, is walking, they are agitated. So this shows what was the platform of Shukadeva Goswami. He was completely renounced. How? He was completely liberated. He had no bodily conception. So Vyasadeva could not call him. Then Vyasadeva, he engaged two of his disciples. And he taught them 2 of the verses of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. And these disciples, they approached Shukadeva Goswami in the forest, in the Vana. And they were singing these 2 beautiful verses of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. Anyone knows these 2 verses? The 2 verses that were recited to Srila Shukadeva Goswami. And after hearing these verses, his heart was so much attracted. And he started chasing these disciples. And these disciples ran towards Vyasadeva and they brought Shukadeva Goswami back. And this is how Shukadeva Goswami came back to Vyasadeva, and then Vyasadeva gave him the full Bhagavatam. These verses are Varaha Pidam Natavarababu, Karniyor Karnikar. This describes the beauty, the transcendental beauty and the sweetness of Krishna. And what is the second verse? Anyone knows the second verse? That talks about Putana. That Putana came to kill Krishna. But Krishna is so kind and merciful. Why don't you give her to Ramya? She is crying. Ramya, hold her. Kimva dayalu. So who can be more merciful? By hearing the attractiveness and the mercy of Krishna, even the heart of such a liberated soul as Shukdev Goswami. That is why I see the last line is very important. It says, Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhagavata. So those who have already experienced the taste of Krishna. Muhur. So what they are interested, they are always interested to hear. Because they have tasted, that higher taste has been experienced by them. So once it was tasted by Shukdev Goswami, then he became captivated. And he came running to hear Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam from Vyasadeva. And then Vyasadeva, from Vyasadev's heart, it flowed into the heart of Shukdev Goswami. And from Shukdev Goswami, it has flowed in the entire creation. And this is the goal of Bhagavatam, is to relish that highest taste, Unnat Ujjwala Rasa Swabhakti Shriya. That Unnat Ujjwala Rasa. And what is that Unnat Ujjwala Rasa? It's Swabhakti Shriya. The loving devotional service unto the Supreme Personality. So that is the goal of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. That is the prayojan. To make everyone come to that stage, to that platform, to relish the sweetness of Krishna. Hare Krishna. Okay. So it has become more relishable, it has become more condensed, it has become more tasty, it is overflowing with rasa because it is tasted by Shukdev Goswami and the acharyas coming in parampara. And it is even relishable. It was already relishable for all, including the liberated soul. So even if one is liberated, Bhagavatam will attract his heart. Okay, Manoram Prabhu?
Yes, Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Now it is clear. And one thing, Prabhuji, that one point I think, including liberated souls. So Bhagavatam is understood those who are in that platform only, Prabhuji. Properly, those who are in liberation state.
Bhagavatam is for all. Whoever is in the human platform. Because the human platform means that one has loving exchange with the Supreme Lord. So whatever be his state, it will attract the heart. Because this is going to bestow that sweetness of Krishna. What is the jiva hankering for? The jiva is hankering for that higher taste, that rasa, that relationship with the Lord. Okay, Swanika, what is your point?
Prabhuji, I wanted to ask question, but you already answered.
Achha. What was your question?
Prabhuji, I wanted to hear the explanation that how it is prayojan, means this sloka is prayojan, but you already explained it, Prabhuji.
What is the understanding?
The prayojan or the goal is to just relish the Bhagavatam because it is the most nectarian scripture and which discuss about the glories of Lord, Supreme Lord.
The provision is to have relationship with the Lord. Then only you can relish. Without relationship, you cannot relish. No one can relish. And how that relationship is coming? It is coming through the parampara. That is the purpose of Śrīmad-Bhāgavatam. To bestow everyone this nectar of the sweetness of Krishna. हरे कृष्णा. पूछो, कुछ और पूछोगे तो थोड़ा और डिस्कशन होगा, तो थोड़ा और नेक्टर चर्न होगा, वरना होगा नहीं, वो बुक में ही रहेगा. And it should be spontaneous, not artificial. Okay, so I'll stop here. We are having a short class today. From tomorrow we will discuss, but please memorize this verse. Who can recite at least 2-3 times, recite before I, leave, before I sign off. Recite the verse. Who will recite? Yes, Sonika, recite करिए.
निगम कल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखाद् अमृतद्रव संयुक्तं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुका.
Very good. Yes. Next. अभी तो देख के बोलो, कल बिना देखे बोलना. Yes. Go on.
निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं सुखं खादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबतं भागवतं रसम् आलयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः.
Very good. बोलो मानिनी माता जी, आप क्या सोच रही हो? पुस्तक नहीं है आपके
हरे
पास?
है प्रभु जी, हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी.
हरे कृष्ण.
निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः.
Very good. बहुत अच्छा. बोलो प्रियंका हो.
निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखाद् अमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसम् आलयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः.
Wonderful. What about Prabhu's? अभी भी सोच रहे हैं, दूसरे को बोलने दो, हमें क्या जरूरत है.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी. निगम कल्प तरुर्गलितं फलं सुख मुखात् अमृत द्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसम आलयम मुहुर अहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः. Thank you, Lord.
हरे कृष्ण. निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः.
निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरः रसिका भुवि भावुकाः.
Some rasa has trickled. Very good. Tested some rasa. बोलो मनोराम प्रभु.
निगमकल्पतरुर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रव संयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसम् आलयं मुहुरः रसिका भुवि भावुकः.
Who is left? देवाशीष सोचना है मेरे पर नजर ही नहीं जाएगी. हाँ, मुझे नहीं बोलना पड़ेगा.
कृष्ण प्रभु जी थोड़ा बुक्स नहीं.
हाँ, तुमको इतनी बुद्धि नहीं है कि जब रोज क्लास होती है तो बुक लेके बैठे, जब क्लास चालू रहती है तब याद आता है कि अच्छा बुक भी चाहिए। हाँ, ओके, सो वी विल डिस्कस, सो प्लीज ट्राई टू मेमोराइज, और जब आप इसको याद करें तो पिछले दोनों को भी रिवाइज करिएगा। थैंक यू वेरी मच। श्रीमद् भागवतम, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।